Hey, we're gonna get us a reading for Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for Pisces. The bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Swords. So somebody may be rushing in right now trying to defend their actions or defend, their beliefs, whatever lies it is that they have told, You got the Wheel of Fortune, and you see, came out kind of sideways, so it's really giving me the feel that somebody might be getting bad karma right now. A situation has more so taken a turn, and it's seeming like for the worst, but it's a fated event, so it's more so something that had to happen. Like it was time for the change, because look, the World card, a cycle has closed out. Something has come to completion. It's coming full circle. So it's kind of like, it is what it is. So this person rushing in is kind of like too little too late, It's a Ten of Swords and Four of Cups. So with this Ten of Swords, it's some type of brutal ending, some type of betrayal that more so took place in a situation which caused some type of deep wounds. And again, with this Four of Cups, those deep wounds may have caused another person to emotionally detach from a situation. Like somebody is completely disconnected. And you got Two of Swords, Queen of Swords. So it's the Queen of Swords that has to make a decision, or was more so avoiding making a decision. I ain't even gonna say a Queen of Swords. Somebody else may have been avoiding making a decision, which placed another person in the position of having to release this and go forth with ending something. That may have been the position of this Queen of Swords, to more so set boundaries. Like somebody is communicating very clear. And again, they also have some type of mental clarity. Like this is a truth seeker. So somebody done actually did their homework and went the distance that they needed to go in order to make sure that they were making the proper decisions with ending a situation. This may have something to do with an Emperor on the bottom of the deck. A father figure, somebody who's very stern, very structured, strives on discipline. I'm hearing somebody who tried to be like a rule layer, but I'm not exactly sure if they more so were operating, from the proper position when they were trying to more so enforce these rules that they thought were, or that they deemed forcible, is what I'm hearing. Give me more on this Wheel of Fortune. What is this karma about? Damn, okay. So you got a Nine of Swords energy. It flipped around in the reverse, so I'll take it in the reverse. So somebody is completely like exhausted. Somebody is exhausted. They may be hiding the fact that they going through depression or something like that, or they're trying to recover from some form of depression. Give me more on this Nine of Swords. Look, the Death card. Yeah, somebody might even be fearing death or fearing some type of endings or something like that. What it is this person is somebody who is used to repetition, you know what I mean? And is given the feel like they had gotten away with a certain behavior or a certain way of being, taking certain actions. Yeah, look, Four of Pentacles, for so long that they never planned what they would do if something was to come to an end. It's really given that they're not prepared for this change. And with this Four of Pentacles energy, like somebody was holding on to something, very tightly. An image is what I'm getting, a way of being. It's like the presentation of life is also what I'm hearing. But it's like somebody was holding on to something too tightly, and it more so clouded their judgment. Like they didn't give accordingly. Give me more on this Four of Pentacles. You got the Hangman energy. Yeah, so this speaks of, somebody gaining enlightenment about a situation. Like no longer seeing the situation the same way that they once seen it. releasing it, you know, again, never to be able to see a situation the same way again. Give me more on this Hangman energy. You got Knight of Cups. So, you know, this Knight of Cups energy speaks of somebody who more so uses their charm. Somebody was very slow to make an offer or something like that, but they were good, you know, with the way that they communicated. It's like a half-assed energy. Somebody was good with playing on another person's like psychological standpoint or something like that. But with this Five of Pentacles, you know, in this offer, it more so, it seemed like left another person out in the cold. It even gives the feel like it may have been an offer of abandonment, like it was an offer that could not go anywhere. But it's a lifestyle, you know what I mean? Like this person was holding on to, again, it's some type of luxury lifestyle or some type of form of independence. This can even be the feel of somebody who, you know, like the single lifestyle, but then they try to tie themselves to some type of commitment or something like that. Or again, they were slow. Look with the Sun card, they were slow, like to make some type of offer or something like that due to, you know, them not wanting to change their ways or them not knowing how to change their ways or something like that. But another person suffered from some type of financial loss now. Like, it's some form of poverty or something. Give me more on this Five of Pentacles. It's even giving the feel like somebody want to try to come around, you know, with this smooth talking energy now that they're in poverty. Look, Judgment. Now that judgment has been called on a situation. Somebody is choosing to see the error of their ways is like what I'm hearing. But again, you know, like I said in the beginning, it's an energy of like too little too late, you know, because somebody answered their call. Somebody more so got on path for their purpose or something like that. Give me more on this Judgment card. Even somebody's spirit team like intervened though. You got Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So somebody was getting some type of team ideas or like somebody got somebody else involved in the situation. They seen it as an opportunity. Like they took some type of opportunity that was presented to them. And they were holding on to that. I'm not sure if this is an opportunity of some type of money or something like that. But again, it's even giving the feel like a job. You know what I mean? Yeah. It made a situation like change. Again, with that Hangman energy. And then it ended it. It ended it. And that's what this person is in regret about. It's the decisions, you know what I mean, that they made leading up to them being in the position that they are in. I'm hearing that they feel outcasted or something. Give me one more on this Ace of Pentacles. This opportunity, one more. You got Three of Wands. So this speaks of foresight. It's like somebody thought that they were planning for the bigger picture. They thought that they could see the bigger picture. I hear that their lenses was foggy. I'm not sure if somebody wear glasses. It's something with sight. I'm not sure if they had cataracts or something. Or even, you know how some people be having them gummy eyes, like gooky eyes. And you know how when you get that stuff in your eye, like that mucus or something, it's like the way you see through it. Just, yeah. Somebody, they didn't have a 3D goggles on is what they did not do. You know, and again, the Seven of Cups has not come out yet, but I'm pretty sure that they had hyped themselves up with some type of illusions and made themselves believe that they had way more options available to them than what they actually did have, you know. But somebody was more so trying to secure the bag, like I said, for the future when they took this opportunity of actually stepping up and trying to involve somebody else in something or It's something with another energy. So give me more on this world card. What is this cycle that came to complete? That's what they didn't foresee either. The strength card. So somebody didn't think that another person would have the strength in order to close a cycle. It's something about influence. They thought that somebody would not have the proper influence needed in order to guide or in order to lead a specific group. For some of y'all, I'm even getting like family. Like somebody did not believe that you would be able to take care of yourself and take care of your children and take care of your household and make sure that you got reliable transportation, make sure that it's food on it. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody like slept on you. They slept on you in the physical, but then they also slept on you in the spiritual too. Like, it's like, again, with the beer goggles, I don't know what was going on with this person. But that's more so what, you know, they are in regret about. That's what they're fearful about. That's what somebody is depressed about. The fact that you are not, you know what I mean, depressed. The fact that you actually were able to step into position. Look, with the Six of Wands energy, I'm telling you. You was actually able to step into position. This still speaks of receiving support. You know what I mean? Support for whatever you're doing. Public recognition. You know what I mean? Like, again, with the influence. Big on the influence. And people actually liking, you know what I mean, something that you're doing, something that you're saying. It's something with you being very brave, very courageous, like putting yourself, you know, on the forefront. And somebody wanted to bring an end to the type of support that you receive. What is this Six of Wands energy? It's like some straight hater shit. Look, challenges. They didn't want you to be able to overcome these challenges. When it came to receiving the support. It's even given to feel like somebody thought that if they didn't support you would make you feel a certain type of way. It's like they forgot that you got, hell, how many other billion people in the world? Like, who gives a fuck about them? You know what I mean? It's really given to feel like you were dealing with somebody who was very arrogant. And again, with this 13, like somebody wanted to put an end to the action, like that was being taken when it came to, you know, what you were doing to receive the support and also receiving the support. Like somebody wanted you to be very stagnant, like couch potato energy, like lazy. You know what I mean? And then they wanted to be able to make you feel a certain type of way about being lazy, but it's like you never were, you know, lazy. They wanted to more so put you in a position where you held on to, you know, the challenges that was more so being brought to you too. Like it would be hard for you to maintain your position. I didn't see that. Look, Five of Wands. What I say, all this action. It's like somebody wanted you in competition, in petty competition, or even to feel like you were always in competition, like always taking action like you're in competition. Yeah, and no, that wasn't gonna work, you know. That wasn't gonna work at all. Situation had to be balanced out with it. Because that, again, wasn't gonna work. Give me more on this Five of Wands, King of Cups. Yep. So somebody even presented themselves like they were able to maintain their emotions and stuff like that while they were, you know what I mean, creating this conflict or something like that. Again, with that Hangman energy up there next to that Five of Wands, somebody has to release this. They gain some type of insight or a new perspective, new understanding when it comes to this conflict or the actions that they were taking with this petty competition. That's why they want to try to give this offer with this Knight of Cups, you know, and this King of Cups. Somebody want to present themselves to you like they cool, like they compassionate, like they understand what you've been through, you know, and they want to try to find even ground with you, or you know what I mean? It's like, again, you coming out in this Queen of Pentacles energy, so you're very well off. Like, and what I mean by well off, even if you're not necessarily seeing, you know, the abundance of finances right now, your mental is still where it needs to be in order to go where you need to go in order to get that shit. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't worried about nothing. You ain't sitting, you ain't crying, you ain't depressed, you ain't wondering, oh, where this coming from. You ain't taking no victim mentality at all. You done stepped straight into the forefront. You know what I mean? As a leader with that strength, power, energy. Like, again, Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Like, stop fucking playing. So, yeah, they want to reapproach now. But it's like they moving real slow. They trying to think about it. How to do it. How to make this offer. Because, again, they ain't got shit to offer. With this Five of Pentacles energy, you know, they suffering from some type of loss right now. Give me more on this King of Cups. It's like somebody was creating challenges for you and then sitting there like they wasn't doing shit. And you in this Empress energy. Real abundant, real nurturing. Like somebody done took, that's what that loss was to somebody, abundance. It was to their ability to grow. It may have been another Empress energy who more so has declined, you know what I mean, when it comes to their spiritual rank or their spiritual access and different things like that. Like somebody feels as if they are voided, outcasted. Again, with the void, it's something that's missing. It's a hole. It's an emptiness or something. And it's creating problems when it comes to the way that this person is able to manifest and different things like that. Produce. Yeah. But it's like that's who, give me more on this Empress energy. You got Queen of Wands. Page of Swords. So somebody teamed up with a Queen of Wands, right, to try to go against this Empress energy. That's why Judgment was called. That's who this King of Cups is out in the cold with. Because this King of Cups is somebody that was more so in their emotions, right? This Queen of Wands, this somebody who, this bitch just wanted to be chosen. Or, you know what I mean? This girl just wanted to be chosen. However it is that it go, due to the actions that they took, both their asses ended up landed out in the cold together, right? And they clearly ignored that call, which means that these people was receiving red flags, you know what I mean, about whatever it was that they was doing, when they needed to stop, when they needed to go on about their business. They received all notification that they actually was fucking with an Empress here. Now, the High Priestess energy ain't came out yet, but hear me, she probably gonna come out and stand firm too. Because it's something about, you know, this Empress energy being pinned in between the two of these energies. And again, this Judgment being called on this Queen of Wands. Because it's definitely due to some type of focus or something. Somebody was hyper-focused on executing a mission and they was very determined to seeing it through, right? And with this Page of Swords, this speaks of new ideas, you know, new ways of communicating, a thirst for truth, different things like that. Like somebody, a thirst for knowledge. That's clarifying this Queen of Wands energy, and it's bouncing off of this Three of Pentacles. That's who this person teamed up with. See, this person teamed up with somebody who they thought was smart. They teamed up with somebody who they thought was going to be able to give them this Ace of Pentacles. But in all actuality, what did they get? Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. So, okay, with that Six of Pentacles, this person was more so trying to figure out how to get another person to be generous to them when it came to, you know, this Ace of Pentacles, this grand stability, this ultimate stability. Somebody wanted another person to share with them. That's what they were trying to figure out, how to get you to share your abundance. Look, with your Ten of Cups. So your wish fulfillment, this has something to do with family. This is like domestic harmony. You know what I mean? It's like divine partnership. It's somebody like dream come true. So they was trying to get you to allow another person in, is what it is. But it's something with you being real divine so you can feel another person's energy. Like somebody tried to have a third party low key, but you could feel the energy of the person. You didn't have to come across any evidence, any contact with this person. Like it's certain things, you know what I mean? You could feel certain stuff. And another person didn't foresee, I'm telling you, look, what this, they was trying to pin you in some type of abusive relationship or some type of bully relationship, you know, where they were more so going to do whatever it was that they wanted to do and you weren't able to say anything. And if you did say something about it, then this person will more so try to punish you or try to get back at you, or you know what I mean? There was even no agreeing to disagree. Like, you're just gonna agree. It's more so how this person tried to operate with you. With the Sun card, I'm telling you. That's what was illuminated, this Ten of Swords energy, these betrayals, this backstabbing ways that this person had. And that's where you found your strength. That's when you pulled yourself out of the dumps. You know what I mean? Or you pulled yourself out of this certain way of thinking. That's when you got in your bag. That's when you realized you was the walking plug and you said, you know what? Nine of Cups energy. I make this shit happen. If you was dealing with somebody who really wasn't offering you nothing to begin with, once you separated yourself from them, you ain't lose shit because you wasn't getting shit. That's what you realized. And you was completely content with your own achievements. This speaks of self-satisfaction. This speaks of, what I'm hearing is the public image that you have, you was cool with it. You ain't never tried to be nothing that you didn't want to be. You ain't never tried to present yourself in any manner that, you know what I mean, didn't fit you, didn't suit you, that wasn't yours, long story short. You ain't tried to walk in no energy that didn't belong to you. And if you did, that shit was when you was a kid, like adolescence, hell. We ain't even talking about that shit. That shit's so old. But yeah. Yeah. Give me more on this Nine of Cups. Somebody wasn't expecting you to bounce back like that. Look, justice. That's justice for your Ten of Cups. That's justice for your Ten of Cups. That's justice for your challenges. That's justice for you working with as little as possible and still maximizing that shit. Look. Chariot energy on the bottom of the deck. Your forward movement. You regaining control of a situation. You balancing things out. You taking that shit and alchemizing it. Using what was given to you in order to push forward. You may have even left home or moved away from home or something like that. Again, like I said, somebody didn't think that you was going to be able to achieve the status that you achieving, baby. Guys, it's you achieving it, like for real. You realize, alchemize that energy with that Ten of Swords, them deep wounds, I'm telling you. Give me more on this, justice. You're receiving justice for the challenges that was more so placed in front of you as well. Look, Tower. It's justice that somebody goes through a Tower when it comes to this conflict that they was causing. Like something is real chaotic, like very chaotic for somebody. And they viewing things different. They don't want to fight no more. They want to stop. They don't want to keep on being this nuisance energy. I'm telling you, look, Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. They want to stop. They done discovered that ain't what they want. All this spiritual warfare, all this, you know what I mean? This affecting they physical. They don't want this. I promise you they don't want this. But see, the thing is, they can't undo the actions that they have taken. Therefore, that's why I started off with karma. It is what it is. It is what it is. And they can't bust no U-turn. Ten of Wands, burdened. They are weighed down by the things that they have going on, and they still trying to maintain their emotions. They trying to appear to show some type of form of compassion, and understand the only reason why I say appear is because if they ain't had no compassion for nobody, not even they self, you know, to think how this shit could go this far, and they still chose to take the actions that they chose, then this shit gotta be fake now. Unless you just doing it simply because you sorry, but understand that if they was able to get that shit off and get away with it, they wouldn't have felt no certain type of way about it. It wouldn't even be no sorries. It wouldn't be no compassions. It wouldn't be none of that. So again, it is what it is. I beg to differ when it comes to accepting this offer. But yeah, somebody is very burdened. They having to work real, real hard right now. They might even be trying to, I'm hearing like undo, reverse. Somebody got a lot going on. Give me more on this Ten of Wands energy. That's when it comes to their new beginning, things being balanced out with their new beginning, this Emperor energy. Yep, so you got Emperor to the Empress. Abandoned the Emperor. So an Emperor abandoned the Empress or something like that at some point in time along the journey. I'm really feeling like this Emperor abandoned their mission. And they ended up forcing a tower on themselves due to the different things that they found to be satisfactory, you know what I mean, when it came to the rules that they wanted to demonstrate. Is more so what I'm hearing. This, and he trying to keep his head down now, but it's like something more so took the test of time. Like it had to run its course, which means that the things that was done, this Emperor with this Queen of Wands, it had to happen the way that it had to happen in order for everybody to get their ass on in there and get tossed up the way that they supposed to get tossed up. Because again, like I told you, in past tense, this is something that somebody was able to maneuver around for a long time. A long time. Like, patience was needed in a situation, you know. And again, it still speaks on your determination to see things through. And with this Ace of Cups, you know, usher in this new beginning for yourself. This is going to speak of new intuition, you know, new spirituality, new babies, proposals, marriage, you know. Again, with the clarity of the mental thoughts, the ability to create. Like you got free range just to create whatever it is that you want to. Like all of the things, you know, that the water energy implies. Like, and then you got this Page of Swords, which means that, you know, again, you learning these new skills. You learning how to implement the old with the new, you know, in order to push forward when it comes to your new beginnings and different things like that. Not to mention, you know, when it comes to your communication, like it's something about you tapping into your gifts. Like you have access to your mind. And that's the situation being balanced out. Look, Three of Swords. So this Emperor is feeling a certain type of way because due to their strict ways and their refusal to change, they're going through some type of grief. That's their new beginning, this suffering when it comes to, you know, this sharing, this generosity, different things like that. Like, it's really giving the feel like you ain't sharing nothing or nobody deserves anything. Look, Six of Swords. Yeah. You release this. You release this Ten of Cups. They didn't foresee you releasing it. They didn't foresee you leaving it behind. Somebody might have a child. They might have an older child and a younger child, or they might just have a younger child. Either way it go, they took what belongs to them and went toward calmer waters, you know. Somebody chose an absolute different route, something that somebody didn't see when they ended, you know, all of this mental issues that was more so being placed on them type situation, like for real. Two of Wands when it comes to this Four of Cups. So this Four of Cups is going to speak of, again, somebody being disconnected to the plan. Somebody wasn't feeling, if that makes sense to you. Like how I say you're tapped in and different things like that, you know, and with your new beginning, your gifts has been heightened. It's like what you're beginning to realize is that somebody was never as tapped in as you. It's like they would get downloads and different things like that, but it was different. I really can't, it was different. It was different. They was not, you know what I mean, who they presented themselves to be. They weren't as tapped in. They weren't as seasoned, as versed, even as organized is what I'm hearing. But with this Two of Wands, it speaks of somebody, you know, and would it be a next to this Sun card? It's like right at the threshold of happiness. You know, this speaks of expansion. This speaks of discovery. This can be somebody, you know, expanding something overseas. You may be doing something online, maybe launching a business online, and therefore other countries that have access to it and different things like that. You know what I mean? This more so speaks of somebody like who has gotten something established and they want to go further. You know what I mean? And it's really given again that you got all range to explore whatever part of the universe you choose to. Queen of Pentacles energy. Stability. Somebody has some type of stability and they're satisfied. You know what I mean? They're content with life. They're content with the way that they invest in the things that they invest in, the way that they nurture, the way that they like, man, so yeah, some have to be cultivated. It's something about you being very stable in your position, though. Like, somebody want to rock your support, and they can't. Five of Swords to this Queen of Pentacles. Like, somebody want revenge. I'm telling you, somebody's still trying to be sneaky. But it's like the justice is right here. So they having challenges by holding on to, again, that way of thinking. Like, somebody still wants to try and involve another person in an unjust situation. Like, be sneaky. Be what I tell you. Stop playing with me. You got the Eight of Cups that came out here on the Six of Swords. Not only did you separate yourself, you know, mentally, but you separated yourself emotionally too. You walked away from something. And you view it as a failure. But the thing is, you're okay with the situation failing. You know, you gave it all that you had. You win some, you lose some. Your main objective, what Pop say, to live to fight another day. And that's exactly what you did. Because you knew that somebody was hiding something. They was hiding the way that they really felt. They was hiding the actions that they were taking. They were hiding what it was that they were actually bound to. You know, and again, with your senses, like I said, you was able to feel that somebody was very revengeful. You could feel that they were being unfair, you know. And again, it wasn't no need for you to stay there because you held this stability on your own. You got the King of Wands and the High Priestess. So with this King of Wands energy, again, this is somebody who is a visionary, different things like that. Like, this is a masculine energy, like I said, who was able to tap in on a certain type of level, you know what I mean? But they're burdened now. And I told you again with this High Priestess energy that was going to come out in the upright, because baby, you was not to be played with when it comes to that intuition, you listening to yourself, that sacred knowledge, that wisdom, you trusting yourself. You are water. Like, you are not to be played with on no type of level, for real. And somebody really took, you know what I mean, your calmness for weakness type shit. Like, for real, for real. Give me more on this High Priestess, High Priest energy. Eight of Swords. Somebody feels isolated. Somebody feels like the messages that they get are negative or something like that. Somebody may have even felt as if they received some type of intuitive message to abandon a situation. Give me more on this Eight of Swords. Just unplug. Give me Six of Cups. More. Six of Cups. Lovers. Yeah. One more for the Lovers. Queen of Cups. So with this King of Wands being burdened, they burdened because they was abandoned from some type of abundance, from this Empress energy, this It's like I'm hearing grandiose. It was something big. You know what I mean? Like, again, the type of life that this person really desired. The only thing is they desired it for the wrong reasons. It's almost like they glamorized it, they idolized it, and therefore it's like it clouded again their judgment. But they ended up being abandoned, left out in the cold from all this abundance, due to these ways that they had, because somebody ended up, again, being this high priestess energy. And once somebody stepped into, their divinity, they tapped into their full divine knowledge, tapped into their divine inheritance. Basically, they called judgment on a situation, like somebody took the action that they needed to take in order to balance a situation out. And it's like they even isolated themselves, from a group. Now understand that you may have not even known that you were a part of this group, because you did have a lot of things going on behind your back where other people were simply involving you on an energetic level because of the position that you held in life, in their life, all different type of things like that. But somebody done found a new way, you found a new way of communicating, of moving forward, of learning, again, a new thirst for knowledge, which has catapulted you forward into this new beginning. Like, in this Six of Cups energy, it's just like a memory. Yes, it's a memory, this is still going to speak of somebody from your past and different things like that, but it's like they want you to present an opportunity to them. An opportunity to make some money. I don't know how, you would do that for this person. But it's like they want you to share with them with this Six of Pentacles. Be generous, like give to them. Be in some type of give and take. But see, this Six of Pentacles is also going to be symbolic for a person reaping what they sow, because if you take that Ace of Pentacles and put it with this Six of Pentacles, it's going to have a lot to do with what a person invested in, somebody's bigger picture, their grand scheme. And it was a Three of Swords energy, some type of heartbreak, some type of grief, sorrow, like separation when it came to this lover's situation. Like somebody was not who they said they were. And with this Three of Wands, again, this foresight, this progress moving forward, it's like this Ten of Cups energy, this, goddamn it, bigger picture that another person seen. They no longer see things like that again. They moved away from it mentally and more so placed themselves in this Queen of Cups, where it's like, somebody has healed something. They're nurturing. They're tapped in, like for real. And this Queen of Cups is invested in, this healing. Which is even more why this intuition has turned on the way that this intuition has turned on for someone. So somebody, avoided choosing when it came to this investment. Look, Knight of Wands in the reverse. They had very scattered energy toward this Queen of Pentacles. Somebody was just doing passion projects, they weren't able to navigate their energy and therefore they lacked direction. Somebody was very reckless when it came to their meat is what it was. They was throwing that thing everywhere. They was sharing it with everybody. Somebody was very promiscuous. They was a whore is what it was. Ace of Wands. Yes. Super whore. And with this Ace of Wands energy, this speaks of them more so being inspired to take some type of action to seek revenge, Revenge for what, though? Knight of Swords. Hey, and you see the way it jumped. Knight of Swords ain't even want to come out. This motherfucker ain't even got no reason to want no revenge. They want to seek revenge on you because you moved past them because they stuck. They want to seek revenge because they stuck with the decisions that they made. I'm telling you, and it is what it is. Shit, you didn't make that bed for them. If anything, you left them a nice, cozy bed to lay in. Look, the Devil card. You walked away from this toxic shit against this Eight of Cups. You walked away from it. You walked away from the conflict it caused, the Tower, I'm telling you, and you healed your shadow self. Whatever toxic ways or whatever voids it was that you had in order to make you deal with somebody of this caliber and stay and put up with, you know, those things, or however it go, whatever it was that they was doing to you. You found it, and baby, you healed it. And once you healed it, you moved on from it. You dismissed it. And with this Page of Wands energy, this is going to speak of, again, new inspiration, like new ideas, new discoveries. You know what I mean? Somebody who's trying to get their feet planted. And that's still this King of Wands, because look how he looking at this wand. Somebody got something going on with their wand, something growing. Knight of Swords, and somebody want to come rushing in, I'm telling you, to defend themselves, defend their beliefs. Somebody might even feel like you did something to them or something like that. They feel like you know some type of juju or something like that. Like somebody is viewing you. I don't know. Give me this Knight of Swords. Look, Ace of Swords. I ain't playing. They think you know some shit. It's something with, again, this person's thoughts. Somebody don't have time, control of their mental, you know. And they're more so, they have retreated. Like somebody is, man, I don't know, they resting or something like that. Or they might be on bed rest or something like that. Like somebody is bound. They bound to something. It's something is seeping out slowly. Give me this Ace of Swords energy. What's his mental clarity about? The Fool card. So this speaks of a risk somebody took when it came to them dealing with somebody from their past. That Queen of Wands may have been from somebody's past, a magician's past, somebody that they already dealt with. Look, Hermit energy. To isolate within, you know, some type of partnership. Somebody got to do some type of soul searching or something like that. That's what's been illuminated to them. That their grief or something is coming from some type of lover situation, some type of partnership or something that they had. But it's like, again, they understand that they have to take the risk to do some type of soul searching. It's like they've tried everything else, but look, Magician, he wanted to come out. Somebody want to try to take some type of action, though, toward this Queen of Cups. Like, somebody was doing something to another person's intuition, their ability to heal. They was cloaking themselves or something. They took a foolish risk, though, to try to, you know, go internally or with this guidance, whatever this was, to do this Magician, like to take this action, this willpower, like enforce their will, whatever it was. They messed up. Give me more on this Queen of Swords. You got 9 of Wands. So this Queen of Swords is protecting herself and also protecting her investments. Like this Queen of Swords ain't playing no more. Look, Page of Pentacles, I'm sorry, in the reverse when it came to the 10 of Cups. Somebody has let go of, you know what I mean, the thought of that 10 of Cups situation. Like that opportunity, that, like trying to do that. I don't know, trying to work on this. Like somebody don't want that anymore. They feel like it's a lost cause. You know, again, they found their stability all within their own, so it's like they don't need that. They have more so lighten their load, you know, release a problem when it comes to this Knight of Pentacles, I'm telling you. Because this Knight of Pentacles still want to try to make an offer, but it's like it's an empty offer. It's a dirty offer. Like this Knight of Pentacles is still not moving, you know, because they're still fueled by some type of bully mentality or trying to be a bully, trying to execute some type of mission. Is really giving the feel like they can't feel like they lost. Like they feel like if they compromise with you, then it would be a loss, you know. And with this Eight of Wands, this speaks of something changing quickly when it comes to the toxic behaviors that somebody had. Clarify this Eight of Wands. Four of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. So somebody is more so trying to like retreat to, it's like back off of a situation to more so try to find a different understanding, trying to find, you know, some type of inspiration. Like somebody might not be able to do it right now or something like that too. Like something not working for somebody. But they've retreated and they've kind of stepped back, you know, when it comes to this Nine of Pentacles situation, this lifestyle, this luxurious lifestyle. You know what I mean? Because again, with this Knight of Swords, it's like somebody was more so trying to defend their beliefs. They didn't necessarily care, you know, about them not deserving, them not sowing the seeds, them not like, it almost gives the feel of like a sense of entitlement. You know what I mean? Another person had in a situation, Two of Pentacles, you know. And it's like the juggling that they were doing, they really weren't being honest with themselves. You see how it's hat long. This person was lying to themselves when it came to what they thought that they were going to be able to achieve with this situation going back and forth, especially with this emotional roller coaster. Like this person comes to the understanding that they had too much stuff that they was juggling. They had too many irons in the fire. They had too many, you know what I mean, things that they were trying to prioritize and mess themselves up. King of Pentacles energy. So what is that? 2. That's going to be 11. So something had to be balanced out when it came to the way that a person was living, their stability and different things like that because of the actions that they were taking and the lies that they told. 11 to, that's going to be 13, you know. So a situation had to come to the end. That's what they got mental clarity about. Like it had to end. It just is what it is. That shit was dead. Something changed. It ceased to exist. So with this temperance, it had to be balanced out. Somebody did something too obsessively. Look, what I tell you about that Seven of Cups. These lies. They did too much when it came to these lies and what they had convinced themselves that they were going to be able to do. They had ample opportunities, you know, to do this soul searching while they were in this partnership before it even came to this Three of Swords. You were generous with somebody. You were sharing with somebody. And they were right at the threshold, too, of this opportunity. And it's a good damn thing that, you know what I mean, things played out the way that they did and they did not get it because this person had plans on breaking you. And what I mean by breaking you, goddamn, if they was going to try to take that Ace of Pentacles right from up underneath your nose, I promise you, and they wasn't going to feel sorry about it. They wasn't going to, hell, they wasn't even going to acknowledge it. This the type of person that you dealing with. Like a take a lie to their grave type thing. And again, Star card energy. You know, a situation more so had to be balanced out with that. That's going to speak of calm, hope, healing again, you know. Some type of spotlight, like, somebody might even be gaining some type of attention for something that they know. Some type of knowledge, some type of ability, some type of gifts that they have. You have somebody who is giving back. Like they're using what they have in order to give back. They're using what they have in order to nurture something. Yeah, somebody messed up though when they got teamed up with whoever it is that they teamed up with, and they just fucked their whole life up. I promise you, they fucked it up, and they determined to fuck yours up. But shit, you don't even see them. You ain't paying no attention to them. You got whatever it was that you needed to get from the situation when it came to your understanding, and you went on about your way, and shit, you being protected for it, you being blessed for it, you're being guided for it, like gifted for it. Like, you straight. I like this. But all right, Pisces.